The year's 1999, and do you remember this film?
Many men have wasted their lives in the foolish pursuit of Harmonoptera. Most have never returned.
This summer, Universal Pictures invites you on an extraordinary adventure beyond life and time.
Oh, no! Come on!
G'day everyone, welcome back to Keep On Collecting. Well, I got my daughter to sit down and watch a film that I enjoy, and that's The Mummy. It came out in 1999. It starred Brendan Fraser, and she thoroughly enjoyed it. And it was great to rewatch those sort of films. They're just great. And I've had the action figures and play sets behind glass here for about 20 years, and I thought it's time to get them out of their glass pyramid and do a video on them. So let's get into it, and I hope you enjoy. Let's start with the play sets. They did 3 play sets for the Mummy. They had the tomb, the chamber, and the altar. Now these actually link up, these 3. I have taken these out before, so they aren't mint in box. But with these play sets, they're really good. You can actually take them out for display, and then if you want to put them back in the box, you can put the figures back in, pack them all up, and they fit nicely back in the box. So we'll have a look at each play set, and we'll get them out and show them linked up. They are electronic, so they do have some actions and sounds, which I don't think I've ever put the batteries in. So this will be a bit of a novelty for me. So let's get into it and see if they work or not. The first Mummy playset we'll look at is the Tomb. Electronic reanimation playset. Don't you just love a toy that promotes bringing back the dead to life? Excellent. On the front, it just shows you what you get inside. It's the playset. They come with 2 figures, a Mummy and a Rick O'Connell. All of these 3 playsets come with figures, which is pretty good because most of the playsets, even back then, they didn't come. Figures were sold separately. I mean, in this line, they do have separate figures, which we'll have a look at the end. But have a look at this box. So it's absolutely lovely. Back of the box, they've got all the play sets there: the tomb, the chamber, and the altar. So this box is the tomb. Also, they're just showing other figures in the line. They got 6 smaller figures there. Well, actually, there's 7, and 2 12-inch figures, which I never got. I just stuck because I don't think they're in to have them because the others are not in scale. So I just stuck to the ones that actually suit the play set. So we'll have a look at them last. And there you go. So these are on the back. They're standard to what you get in all the play sets. And the tomb is discovered. So here it is, the tomb play set. So it comes with the 2 figures, the ones in the sarcophagus at the moment. It comes with some canopic jars and a stand, some broken wood, and this little pillar here with a scarab. They used to call them scarab beetles on the front. So let's have a look at the figure first, the Rick O'Connell figure. So each of these sets came with 2 figures. So this tomb playset comes with this Rick O'Connell figure. He's got a shotgun in his hands. Now, there's not much. The actual shotgun you can see there is actually moulded into the hand. So obviously you can't really get it out. I mean, you can move the shotgun sort of up and down. But that's about it. I mean, he's got two little guns, two little pistols there. But what's the point if you can't get the shotgun out of the hand? So I find that a little bit strange. So we get him back in there. He also's got a stick of dynamite, which comes out too. I suppose you could hold the dynamite in one hand, but it's a bit pointless when he's got this shotgun frozen in his hand like that. So we'll put him down, back next to the playset. And we'll have a look at the sarcophagus. We'll open it up. Opens up like that. And here is the mummy. There he is. And he's still looking quite
Juicy.
Yeah, so in the film, they're quite surprised on the condition of the mummy. Usually they're all dried up and just skeletal type of things. But this one still had in the film still had some flesh, and so when he sort of comes back to life, he sort of robs the other people that raid the tomb of their organs, so he can become human again. So there he is. It's not pretty good detail actually. You should have a look. I mean, his jaw does open up and down there a little bit. And the limbs move, so you can still pose him in different actions. And what the play feature of the playset is that he goes into the coffin, the lid goes on top, and then you activate one of these canopic jars onto the little peg there, and it says a phrase from the film. Death is only the beginning. So there you go. Also, up the back, they have this where they put the torch. When they light the torches, you can put that to the side, and it opens up the door. And it's sort of like a secret compartment that the Egyptians would have had inside their temples. With this one here, actually, too, it opens up, and then I think you can put different things like accessories and things like that in there. So it's quite lovely. And we can put Rick back on there. So with that, when that opens up, when you turn the sarcophagus, it makes the noise. The lid was supposed to pop open and expose the mummy. But for some reason, I think for the age of the toy, I mean, this is from 1999, these toy sets, the little catch doesn't seem to want to spring open anymore. So these are really good and nicely for display, but for play purposes now, they're getting rather old, so I wouldn't actually get these to actually and play with them. The next playset we have is the Chamber Electronic Reanimation Playset. Doesn't that sound awesome? Comes with undead lights. I don't know what undead lights are. Maybe they're dead bulbs that come back to life. With ancient sounds. It comes with a Rick O'Connell figure, and comes with a person that looks like who gets embalmed or mummified on a table there. So let's have it would have been nice, actually, before I go, it would have been nice if they had only one Rick O'Connell figure in for one play set, and a different action figure, maybe like the other actress Evelyn, who's played by Rachel Weisz, and maybe another one, the brother, who was played by John Hannah. Now that would have been good, because then when you put the play sets together, you could have the three main actors in the film all ready to go. But anyway, let's open up and have a look. The chamber is open. The chamber playset, anyway, and this playset's more like a small Egyptian embalming room. And in the film, that's where
Imhotep's priests were condemned to be mummified alive.
Yeah, so that's where the in the film they, as you saw, they were mummified alive in the movie. But this little playset, it looks awesome. It's has got a mummy on there. Now he has his organs taken out, so he's looked like he was in the process of mummification. It comes with 5 little canopic jars, and I'll lift one up and show you. And these were little jars that when the Egyptians mummified someone, they'd put their organs in there. So there was, in the playset, you'll see there's 5, but there actually wasn't 5 in real life with the Egyptian mummification process. They had 4. One was for the lungs, the other one was the liver, stomach, and intestines. Now in the film, I think they did 5 because the mummy chased around the people that broke into the tomb and stole the little jars, and he sort of chased them around. I think they needed 5 to maybe spread the movie out a bit more. And so yeah, so there's these little canopic jars. They look absolutely lovely, don't they? Anyway, put that down. So with this play set, it comes with some embalming tools there. There you go. Whoop, drop that one. And so if you don't know what embalming is, it's the actual process of preserving a body. And with the Egyptians, they actually used the sand that was down near the Nile. There was 2 or 3 different types of sands, and they'd pack the body and suck up all the moisture out of the body. Then they'd sort of remove those organs and put them in the canopic jars. Now things like the heart was actually left in the body. They didn't remove the heart because that's they thought where the soul was. So this little play set comes with, it looks like a little Weber barbecue. But as you can see, whoop, shake the camera there. As you can see, it's a little heart and lung set. So what they would have done was actually smoked those organs to preserve them. So, and I think that's what they were representing in the film too. They had these little pots. There would have been coal or something in there that they burnt, or wood, and they smoked them. And but in this one, the feature is you get the little heart and lung playset, and we put it in his chest cavity, and you press down. Oh, and the mummy's coming alive. Also, it comes with, again, another Rick O'Connell figure. This one comes with the sword. There was a scene where he picked up the Egyptian sword and he started hacking through the mummies, and they sort of disintegrated as he cut through them. This one's a little better. He holds the sword. He's got some articulation in the arm there, and the sort of not at the elbow though, so he can move his sword around and do sort of like a cutting motion. He's got his hand there. You can see he can get out his little pistols there, and he can put a pistol in the hand there, like so. It is a little bit hard. Maybe the plastic's shrunk over the years. I mean, these are about over 20 years old now. 1999 these were made. So there you go. Also, again with these playsets, they have a little feature there where you can open up the back and expose a hidden chamber. So again, another little awesome playset, and that's the second one in the series. So we'll go on to the third. And the last playset in the set, in the 3, is the altar. Again, it has electronic reanimation playset on the front, undead lights again, and ancient sounds. So it comes with 2 figures again, which we'll show when we open it up. And on the back, there's, as I showed before, they're all the standard, the same sort of picture. So let's open it up and have a look. Behold the altar. That's right, the altar playset. Now this is the playset that represents the scene in the movie where Imhotep tries to bring back his dead girlfriend, Anoxenamun. So we'll start with the Rick O'Connell figure again. Now this Rick O'Connell figure has a better pose than the other ones. You can actually get his little pistols out again and put them in his hand, if you can squeeze them in there. So yeah, so he has a better pose for play value, I think, with those, so you can put the pistols out in front. And we'll put him back in. There we go. Also, it comes with the mummy there, an ox and a moon, and as I said, she's on the altar. In the film, her soul had to be swapped with someone who was living. So when it didn't happen, she came to life and tried to kill Rick O'Connor. So also it comes with some little treasure there, some little bits of broken slabs of tablet, and this little feature here. The feature is the Book of the Dead, and one thing with the Book of the Dead.
No! You must not read from the book!
But we will, because if we don't, the feature won't happen. And that's right, when you open the Book of the Dead, it activates the play feature. So let's have a look. Yeah, so it says an ox and a moon, and the eyes light up, and the cat statue there eyes light up as well. Now, actually, here's a bit of a fact: the cat statue was called Goddess Bastet, and that was to protect females during pregnancy and things like that, and it was just another god they worshipped. So let's have a look and see if we can see that play feature again and get it to work. There you go. So also, like the other play sets, they have little hidden features. So over here, it opens up. You could probably put the accessories in there, like the little ceremonial dagger there. You could probably put that in there. That closes up. And also, put it to the side. You move the torch where the torch goes, and the door opens up. So, not a bad little playset. So we'll put them together now, and let's see all three together. Once the playsets are all together, you can make your own City of the Dead. Look at this. Go through. All connected. They connect pretty easily too. Make one big, beautiful playset. Absolutely lovely. I must admit, this is one of my favourite toy lines that I've got in the whole collection. Absolutely love it. Here are the Mummy individual carded action figures. There was 7 in the set, which is all there. And unfortunately I'm not going to take them off the card to show, because I really like these action figures. They're very hard to get now, and it'd just be a shame to take them off when they're such a mint on card collection. So we'll go through individually and have a quick look and go from there. First off the rank is Imhotep, and here we are. Now Imhotep is the cursed. They're calling it the cursed mummy with mummification action. That's great. Look at that. Obviously, his face must turn around, and he becomes a mummy. But he's in that pose where he looks like he would have gone with the altar playset, and as he was presiding over the corpse of the mummy. So that's that one. We'll put that to the side. Next one off the rank is the Legionnaire O'Connell. I've been calling him O'Connor, but he's O'Connell. So that's Rick O'Connell in his Legionnaire's outfit. So he comes with a shotgun there, the 2 guns like the other action figures did. But he's got that Legionnaire's uniform on, which is quite nice actually. It's all cloth, and it's not bad, these pockets up there, but yeah, it's quite good. With officer's uniform. There you go. We'll put that to the side. Next one we have The severed mummy. Looks like you could put the sword in the other action figure's hand and slice him in half. Look at that. Now these ones all come with a little canopic jars, as they said up there. Sacred canopic jars, collect all 5. That's correct, but there is not one with the Legionnaires action figure. So you'd have to collect or find the ones that actually had the jar in them. So put that to the side. Next one is the Cursed Princess with decomposing action. That's excellent. Look at that. She does look decomposed. Yeah, and what else happens with that? Watch as she decomposes to pieces. Oh, there you go. She actually rot away. Beautiful. And that's the Anoxina Moon character from the film. So we'll put that aside. Now this one's Cursed Imhotep with the spinning scarab action. Now scarabs were a carnivorous beetle, I believe, back in those days. I'm not sure if they actually still exist, but it's something that probably, hopefully, has gone extinct. And again, it comes with a canopic jar. Look, he's got a big scarab beetle on the back there. What's he say? Recoil as the flesh-dissolving scarabs spin. Oh, excellent. And another one. And that's the Impaled Mummy. Oh, looks like Rick might have put something in as he was fighting him. So he comes with a spear, another canopic jar. And looks like his action is, yeah, you can impale a spear in his back. That's great. Look at those organs. Watch as his intestines fall out of his chest. Well, actually, intestines are in the lower part. They wouldn't be up in your chest. But anyway, we'll put that to the side. And the last one is the decapitated mummy, which means decapitated means that you lose your head. Ratchet up the mummy's head. Be afraid as it retracts back to life. There you go. And it comes with another canopic jar. And it looks like a little hand meat hook there that you can pull his head up. I'll just show you on the back of these ones. On the back, they just give a synopsis there of the film. Couple of the action figures and the play sets that you've already seen. So there you go. And that's all the 7 individual mummy action figures for the first film. Lovely. So that's my review of the Mummy movie action figures and playsets. As you can see, they're back in their glass pyramid again. So, as always, like and subscribe. And as Matthew and I always say, keep on collecting.
Goodbye, Benny.